Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I wanted to do something different. Initially, I was going to do this, movie grid. I'm sure, obviously, you're well aware of what these grid games are at this point. And this website that I'm on right now, if in case you're interested, it's moviegrid.io. I'll put a link to this website in the description. So initially, I wanted to do this, but then I noticed something interesting on this website. I noticed up top here something called Movie Reveal, and if you guys if you follow Tyler Whitmore, if you know his channel on YouTube, I thought, that sounds a whole lot like the game that he was doing in his season 2 of his like trivia, tournament that he was doing with all of the different, film content creators on YouTube and TikTok and different podcasts. And I was thinking that sounds a lot like his game. Turns out it is his game. So we're actually gonna go ahead, and so that's this tab over here. So we're actually gonna play this game. That again, as far as I'm aware, Tyler Whitmore himself created this, and we'll go through these instructions real quick actually. So here's how you play the game. So here's how you play Movie Reveal in case you haven't seen any of his videos. Pretty much what it is it's a guessing game. There's a daily movie that we're supposed to guess, and you enter and select a movie in the search bar to identify today's hidden movie. Each game starts with 200 points, and points are deducted after revealing clues and making guesses. You have 5 guesses to identify the movie, and each guess costs 10 points. And then if you need a refresher on who an actor is, you can click on their name and it'll give you a headshot. So I scrolled down here, and this is where I actually saw it. Where down here it says Tyler Whitmore is created by on this website. So knowing that this is actually legit him working with this website to create this game, I thought was a really fun thing, and I decided I'm going to check it out. And so we're going to give this a shot. So here's again just a quick little run through again of how this works. So we have 200 points. There's different categories that we can click, different things that will reveal something about this movie. And then you can see the point deductions in the bottom right corner on each of these categories. So we'll click on something, it'll give us a little bit of a clue, some idea about what this movie is, and then obviously those points get deducted. So the point is to try and get as many points as you can, obviously. All right, and then I'm not sure how long this will take. So this video might just be I might just be doing this movie, and then we'll see. It might be a couple in there, but you'll be able to tell on the time bar down below how many of these I actually get in this video. There's also something right next to it called Deep Cut, which I think maybe it's more difficult. Maybe it's a less common of a movie. I'm not sure exactly, but we'll play both the normal and the deep cut for today and see what it is. All right, so let's get started here. I think what I would do here to start, I noticed this was kind of a common theme for a lot of people that we're doing these videos with Tyler is release year. And for me personally, I think I almost am always going to start with release year because I need to at least know the ballpark. I need to know the area that we're thinking here. So let's take off the release year. So it's 1986. 86. Okay. that's that's tough because as you can see from obviously from my channel with my whole becoming a better cinephile series, there's a lot of this era, anything from 10 years older. I don't have the deepest bag. That's something I'm kind of discovering a little bit more, so I don't know off the top of my head. 86, I don't know if I can think of anything that's 86. I would do the letterboxd rating. That would probably be my next guess to kind of get me, in the ballpark. But for some reason, I have this feeling that if they're picking a movie from '86, it's probably a really good movie. There's a chance that maybe, if they do like a bad movie, that they would do a bad movie that came out within the last couple years. So I'm not going to click letterbox rating because I think it's just going to be a good movie. Oh, should I just take a snipe? Imagine if I get this. I think I could be wrong. I think Top Gun, the original, I think is 86. Imagine. I'm gonna take a shot here on Top Gun. Okay, so it looks like I was wrong. Oh wait, no, I haven't guessed yet. Okay, guess. There we go. Okay, yeah, so I am still wrong. Okay, but yeah, so you can see my points went from 190 because I lost 10 for doing the year, and then I just lost on that guess. So it wasn't okay. Wasn't Top Gun. That also will be really embarrassing if Top Gun wasn't even 86, if I'm just in the wrong year altogether. What I'm going to do here, because again, I don't. Letterbox rating would be the one that helps me the most, but I just kind of instinctually feel like this is probably a good movie. So I'm not going to burn any points on Letterbox rating. IMDb rating and Rotten Tomatoes critics. I don't look at IMDb or Rotten Tomatoes, so those aren't going to help. Worldwide box office, that's not going to help me for a film in the 80s. Same with duration. Same with, even though I like Oscar nominations, I don't. I like the Oscars. I don't think that's going to help me for a film from the 80s. Genre could. Genre is something that I think could help me. Cinematographer, if it's like one of the few cinematographers I know, and then it happens to be one of their films that I know, then it could help. But I don't think that's going to help a whole ton. So I think I'm already up to the top five. I'm already looking at writers, director, actor, actress, or I guess actor one, actor two, actor three. Um, just because it's the 80s, if it was a newer film, I think maybe I could snipe it off of like whoever the third actor is. But since it's the 80s, let me go straight for the lead actor. This is the second biggest point total, so it kind of sucks taking this off the board. But as far as just kind of guessing 80s films, I don't know a whole ton. So actor one is Sigourney Weaver, um, but from '86. So obviously, I mean, just instantly, I'm already thinking it's Alien. Um, but fun fact, I don't think Sigourney is top billed in Alien. She is in Aliens and Alien 3. So I'm already thinking it's one of those two. I literally just did a video on Alien. That's my most recent video on this channel. I think Alien, the original, or the Ridley Scott film, I want to say is 79, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe it's late. No, I think it's 79. Was it really 7 years between Alien and Aliens, or does that mean this is Alien? Because yeah, because there was a bigger gap between Aliens and Alien 3. So yeah, I think this is Aliens. For some reason I feel like this is maybe too far of a gap. Was Aliens, was it 7 years between the two films? If it's not Aliens, I don't. I just again my Sigourney Weaver bag isn't very deep. I don't know a whole lot of Sigourney Weaver's filmography, so I'm gonna go for Aliens here. I think this is my best guess, and it is. It's Aliens. Okay, cool. So that took two guesses. Had to burn the second highest point total, so we'll be able to see here. I got 155 because took take away 10 for the release here, take away 10 for a wrong guess, and then take away 25 for the actor. You can see I was in the top 36% of players today. Um, so not great, but I mean that could have been worse. So you can see this is the first time I've played. It looks like this is maybe over the course of time. Maybe it'll save your, probably if you're like signed in. I don't think I have an account on this site, but maybe I'll get one if that's something that it kind of keeps track of, and this could be a fun thing to kind of keep doing every day. Yeah, that's really cool. So then let's give this a shot. Let's give the deep cut a shot. Let's see what this is. I'm guessing it is either just a less common of a film, or um, yeah, I don't necessarily know. Maybe we get worse clues. Maybe that's what. No, I'm just guessing with deep cut. I'm guessing normal is probably really popular films. Deep cut can be anything from like the pool. I'm guessing. But let's do the same thing. Let's start release year, 2002. Um, 2002. I literally just watched. I'm drawing a blank on his name. The guy that Tyler just had on episode one of season three. I want to say he had Catch Me If I watched this last night. I think he had Catch Me If You Can was his film from 2002. So I'm trying to think of like what other films are from this era. This was when I was a kid. Um, hmm, 2002. Let's go with letterbox rating. Let's see if it's a considered like a good film. A 3.8, that's pretty high. Is Shrek? Just for the fun of the video, I'm gonna take shots. I want to say I think Shrek is a 3.8. Or it's because I remember watching them last year, and I think both Shrek and Shrek 2 are really close to fours, but they're slightly under. And for some reason, I think the first Shrek came out in 2002. So let's give this a shot. Okay, we were wrong. It's not Shrek. Again, that's going to be awkward if Shrek wasn't even 2002. Or is it a 3.8? And for some reason, I just was wanting to take a swing there. Let's do something different besides just going for the top actor. Let's save 15 points. Let's try and snag off of the third build actor, Brendan Gleeson. Oh, Brendan Gleeson doesn't help from 2002. Oh, that doesn't help. I'm trying to think of like how many Martin McDonagh films has Brendan Gleeson been in? Um, Obviously, this is maybe kind of in the Harry Potter realm, but it's been so. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, and I don't remember. I think Brendan Gleeson, he's Mad Eye Moody, right? But I don't know when, like, because 2002. This it feels like that's too early for Mad Eye Moody. So I don't think Brendan Gleeson's gonna help me a whole ton here. Um, hmm. Unless it's and that's what I'm thinking. If Brendan Gleeson, if it's in like a Martin McDonagh film, like In Bruges or something, but I don't know what year that was. For some reason, I'm feeling like Brendan Gleeson was maybe in some um, Guy Ritchie films. So I'm trying to think of something maybe like Snatch or something like that. Hmm. Brendan Gleeson. I wish I knew. Let's before we bump up, before we call it a complete loss, let's just move to actor, the second build actor, because then at this point, actor two, actor three combined gets me more information, but the same amount of points as actor one. So maybe let's just try that. Naomi Harris. I believe I've heard that name. I don't think I could tell you who. It said I can click on their name, right, and it gives me a picture. Hmm. Who are you, Naomi? Huh. This isn't helping a whole ton. I might be cooked on this one. Because this is just clearly a film. This is one of the hard things. Obviously, when Tyler does his, obviously he's pulling off of your letterboxd, and so you'll probably know what films he's given you. This I just it's a film I probably haven't seen. Um, let's go for the big one. Let's take director out. Danny Boyle, like that does not help. Danny Boyle. It's another name I've heard. I could not tell you a Danny Boyle film. I'm sure I've heard so many of his films. I might be cooked. I do not know if I can get anything else. At this point, I mean, because I don't have it from this, might as well give me actor. Killian Murphy. Danny Oh, is this Danny Boyle? Is that why I know the name? Is it the like 28 days later? It is. Oh, okay. So that's why I've heard the name. Man, that was bad. I was in the top 71% of players today for this one. That was awful. Let me pull up. Okay, so Naomi Harris. So Robin in the Hoods, The Wasp, The Man Who Fell to Earth, Swan Song, No Time to Die. Oh, she's Moneypenny in the new James Bond. I think she was just in this one, right? Was the I don't think she was in any others before that. But she was in Venom Let There Be Carnage. Okay. I mean, I saw that once. I don't remember it very well. Oh, she's in Moonlight. Okay, okay, so she is Moneypenny in multiple of the James Bonds. Moonlight. It's been a long time since I've seen Moonlight. Moonlight. I love the film, but I saw it once and it's been a while, so I wouldn't have recognized her from that. Southpaw, Skyfall. So I've seen the James Bonds. I've seen Moonlight, and that's pretty much it for her filmography that I've seen. And so I wouldn't. I just yeah. I, again, just don't recognize her. I wouldn't have been able to. Oh, and I guess I did see Venom. Let There Be Carnage. Um, So let's also, I mean, just while I'm here, let me look at Danny Boyle's filmography. Um, Although I'm pretty sure I think I know of Danny Boyle from the 28 Days Later. Um, because is he? Alex Garland's the writer of this. I didn't know that. Again, this is 28 Days Later. I actually haven't seen. This would be a fun video to I think to do for a maybe like becoming a better cinephile. You know, kind of going and watching this because this is a film I've heard a lot of great things about, but um, I have not seen. Um, my internet is going insanely slow and is not letting me click on Danny Boyle. There we go. All right, finally let me get through to Danny Boyle's IMDb. Let's see, is there anything else I should? Okay, 127 hours. Heard of it. Same with Slumdog Millionaire. Obviously, I've heard of it. I just didn't know he was the director. Oh, he directed Yesterday, the Beatles movie. Um, that's probably the only because I haven't seen Steve Jobs. I haven't seen 127 um, or Slumdog Millionaire. So yeah, I think that's Yesterday's the only Danny Boyle film I would have seen. All right, that was a lot of fun. I think I'll come back. I'll do two more for you. I'll come back tomorrow and we'll do two more on this video. All right, and I'm back. It's been a couple days. Let's jump into today's real reveal. I just realized when I was setting this up today, I think I blew completely over this part, the last video, that it tells you how many words there are in the title up here. So I know that I'm looking for a four-word title. So last time when I was guessing Top Gun for it being aliens, obviously that um, isn't wasn't a good strategy. But today, keep in mind we got a four-word title here, and then let's scroll down. I think I'm gonna still start kind of the way that I always do because I just want to get a good ballpark. I want to know where we are, so I'm going to go release here. We've got 1989, a four-word title from '89. Um, hmm. Let's see. This is this is a bad couple days here of doing this because I want to get some fun like I want to get some like recent movies that I can actually nail off of like once I get a year I can then jump to like letterbox rating or jump to fun things like that or like Oscar nominations. But I mean when you box me into this corner I just don't know how well or how deep my bag goes into 1989. Forward title. Let's go with just to mix it up. Let's take a look at the genre. Let's see if this helps. It's a comedy drama from '89. Um, the first thing that comes to mind, I have no idea when this movie came out. Oh no, because I mean, comedy drama. This probably doesn't. I was just trying to think of a potentially older movie. Again, this is gonna be embarrassing if I'm like so off on the year. But When Harry Met Sally was the first kind of four-word movie that came to mind. But I'm sure that would be a romance, right? Would be the genre. Um, let's jump to actor one. Again, I don't know 1989 super well, so I'm gonna need as big of a hint as possible. I'm just making sure I am on normal mode. Okay, this isn't the deep cut. Um, I apologize. I do not know who Danny Aiello. Aiello. I do not know who that is. Um, I might just be screwed. Yeah, we're just gonna go down to actor two. Okay, Spike Lee. Um, I'm gonna guess a genre is such a hard category for me because I don't know how you classify things. But I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that if Spike Lee is the actor two, I'm gonna guess he's the director, and I'm gonna guess that this is Do the Right Thing. Okay, it is. Yeah, I didn't know if Do the Right Thing would be classified like as a comedy. I mean, like obviously I would think of it more as a genre. Admittedly, it's been a couple years since I've watched Do the Right Thing. And then now jumping on over to the deep cut. This one we've got a three-word title, and I would love for me to click this release year and it to be a newer movie that we can have fun with. 2002. That's not as new as I wanted it to be. Let's see. But again, I want to do something different because it's it's boring to just go release year, genre, actor, Um, Out of curiosity, let's just see. Let's go Oscar nominations. Four Oscar nominations from 2002, so an early 2000s movie that was nominated for a bunch of Oscars. Um, my mind instantly is going to this as around one of the Lord of the Rings, but obviously those were all more than four nominations. At least I think they were all more than four. Obviously, Return of the King was double, what, like 8 wins or something. Um, so we're gonna. That's not gonna help. Let's go for. I'm kind of nervous with it being the deep cut because obviously that means it's the harder movie. But let's go to actor three and let's just see what this gives us. Okay, Felipe Haagensen. Um, Completely butchered that name. Hmm. Let's jump up to actor two, Leandro Firmino. So I'm starting to think that we've got an international film. Um, and it's a three-word title. I do not know, and I don't think that opening actor one is going to help me on any on this one. I also don't know if director is going to help me on this one. But let's try it. Let's go with director. I might I might get a zero. I don't have an idea. I don't have a ballpark. I don't know where to like put myself. So let's take out actor one. Ooh, this is bad. Um, Letterbox rating. It's a 4.5. So this is this is an amazing movie that I just. What year is City of God? It's 2002. Okay. So that's one I it's probably obviously a lot of people probably got that way faster and definitely had some of those clues actually clicking for you. For me, it was just nothing clicked until I really just kind of randomly City of God popped in my head. I was trying to think of 4.5s on Letterboxd. I was trying to think of, things, films that were really good. And so that's where City of God just randomly popped up. I really pulled that out of nowhere. I should not should not have gotten that. Just out of curiosity, I think we can click on like pretty much everything else here. Um, yeah, like nothing here would have helped me with anything. So yeah, that was very fortunate. What did I get? I got 100 points? Is that what it said? Yeah, so I got 100 points. So not great. That's one that I can see. Obviously, some people getting it a lot quicker. But this actually did just give me a fun idea, and I think maybe I'm going to implement this. So keep an eye out. I think what I'm going to start to do. I'm going to start. A little while ago, I started like a TikTok account, but I just haven't posted anything. I think I'm going to play this every day over on TikTok, and then I think what I'm going to do is whenever I don't get a movie, if there's ever a movie I just don't know, that's going to be the next episode in my Becoming a Better Cinephile series. I think that might be a fun idea to kind of a fun little challenge. It might be kind of fun because this is one that like if I would have, I mean, even now while pulling it out, I still want to watch City of God because I've heard a lot of great things about it. But if I wouldn't have pulled that out, I would have been so mad at myself at the end of not getting that when knowing that it's such a big and popular movie. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm just there's going to be a lot of things in the link of this or links in this description of this video because I'm going to put a link to this website so you can come play Tyler's game here on movie.io. And then I'm also going to put a link to that TikTok account that hopefully I'll create either tonight or tomorrow whenever I get around to doing that. And then yeah, I'm gonna make this a kind of a fun little game that I play on the channel. At least over on TikTok, we'll play that over there. Maybe I'll post some shorts here on YouTube about it as well. And then next time that or whenever there's one that I don't get, then that'll be the next Becoming a Better Cinephile episode. So that sounds like a fun idea. I think I'm going to implement that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, link in the description for this game. Go play it. It's a lot of fun. And I'll also put a link to Tyler's YouTube channel as well in the description. If you stumble upon my videos but don't know who Tyler is, go watch his videos. He's doing the season 3 of his trivia challenge, his trivia tournament, and they'll be playing every single week. Someone will be playing this game, and it's a lot of fun watching them play on in that trivia challenge. So yeah, just go ahead and watch those. Subscribe to Tyler's channel as well. If you'd like to like this video and subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it as well. And have a great day.